July 20th, 2026, Kings Ferry Park in Richmond Hill. Just a short video to show what it all looks like. The big rat. Okay, I'm being the cool dragonflies. Yay! Wild clematis and seeds. I think this is called swamp leatherflower. This is what the seed pods or seeds look like. It's growing here. Pickerel weeds over there. Water hemlock. Yes, poison hemlock, but it's chilled. Just don't eat it. Fire ant nest. Lots of wasps. I think it's called Vigna lutea. We found this at the other place. Water hemlock is a good pollinator plant, so don't freak out about it just because it's poisonous to us. Just don't eat it. It's not difficult. And we'll go down here. Or, yeah, you can see the unfortunate scarlet cessbane. Ooh, the salt marshmallows are getting tall. Those tall things right there. Not sure what that is, but it looks interesting. But we're going over here to see if the swamp roses are flowering. Grass could do with a mow because the big grasshoppers are wandering around. Can I get one of you guys on video? Said no. Here's all these. I'll just point it this way. I'm looking at my feet. Oh, yep. There we go. We don't want to step on them. You can see salt marshmallows right there. I think that's big cord grass. Fire ants. Salt marshmallow right here. And we're going over here. Hopefully the swamp roses are flowering. Crows overhead. I don't see any flowers. I see swamp leatherflower flowers, but no swamp roses. Ooh. Oh, it's just honeysuckle. I was gonna say, is that a yellow one? No. Ooh, cool wasp. Zoom in. Maple tree, amorpha, some fruticosa or something. So no swamp flower or roses for us yet, but a bunch of other stuff. Here's leaves of the swamp rose. So it's covered in this, I think it's called yellow cowpea is the common name. I don't think there's any snakes in here. This tall grass. Roses right here. I think this is the stem of, oh, this is a baby water hickory. See some of them on the ground there. Alright, we're not getting too close, but so there's a fruit. There's lots of fruits, so that means we missed the flowers. Darn it. So they flower at some point before now. Darn it. Nobody else came here in time to see the flowers flower either, apparently. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to end the video until I go find something else. Bye-bye. July 20, 2026, we just found this leucistic / albino pepper vine here at Kings Ferry Park, Richmond Hill. Snow White. Pretty close to the water. Here's a water hickory, but yeah. Snow White. Here's normal ones. Bye-bye. Okay, it's the same day. I'm just gonna put all the videos together so I don't have to keep repeating myself. I guess I'll do it one last time. Kings Ferry Park, Richmond Hill, Georgia. Here's the boat dock. Here's Marsh Rattlesnake Master. Yeah, you've seen all the other ones. It's all gonna be in the same video. I don't have to explain about the grasshoppers. Marsh Rattlesnake Master. These are not the leaves. It's being climbed by a bean. These are the leaves. Get some sunlight. So they're narrow. Kind of a sort of waxy texture, I guess, maybe. Narrow, lots of leaves. Ooh, lightning bug. Maybe not a lightning bug, but a thing like a lightning bug. Cool wasp. There's a bunch of, there's so much stuff in here. Including Hoppness. I'm getting poked in the leg by grass. I'm gonna pull you up, grass. If you can see the purple, more swamp leather flowers, and here I am standing directly in front of this water hickory, which, as you might be able to guess, likes water. There's the river. And as you can also maybe guess from the leaves, they're really similar to pecans, so they just have a really thin shell. The nut is flat. Like a pecan's like an oval shape, this is like a flattened oval. But it's got a really thin shell with the meat inside. So I'm looking forward to trying them this year if we can get some fresh ones. I think this is a big piece of foam that somebody stuck in here. It looks like it's foam. Nope. I guess it's a piece of wood covered in carpet. Alrighty. Making sure I'm not stepping on anybody. I'll come over here. Okay. There's a baby pecan right there. It's a baby? That's probably a baby. I keep forgetting the common name. False indigo bush. Right there. That looks familiar, but I'm not sure what it is. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, there's more roses over there. I can check on those ones. Lots of little dragonflies and big dragonflies here at the moment. Here's mostly pickerel weed. Thought there was also the other stuff in here, but maybe they died back. Look how big that is. Ow. Okay, don't touch the metal. It's hot. I thought there was also the green arrow arum, but it seems like it died back. And it's also going to be high tide until we leave, so we won't be able to see all the other stuff. But there's also a whole flock of crows up there hanging out. And I think that's big cord grass. Oh, there go the pigeons. Alrighty. I'll end this video. Well, no, I'll walk over here and we'll see these. I feel like these are irises that are getting washed up here. Oh. Okay, I just stepped on a leaf, not a bug. Let's walk over here. If you come here during the summer, just watch your step because there's giant grasshoppers everywhere and they blend in. So over here we have water hemlock. Buried in this whole thing is a swamp rose. It's covered in greenbrier. Look how big that hemlock is. Looks like they just mowed kind of recently. Here's the swamp rose's leaves. I'm guessing we will not see any flowers. Is that a China berry? Oh, no, okay. It's just trumpet vine. Japanese honeysuckle. Just look how, ooh, look at that. That's actually got like fluffy flowers on it. I haven't seen that before. More swamp rose. Not that there's any flowers. Okay, so if you want to see flowers, you have to come here between April, when there weren't any flowers, and July, when at least some of them have fruits. Oh yeah, this one's got fruits too. So we missed the flowers. So they flower here at some point between April and July. And I don't have a car, so I have to get an Uber here. I can see the stripes on one of the big grasshoppers in there. Okay, bye, so my phone doesn't blow up. There's a close-up of this dragonfly that decided to land over here. Also, this table is covered in microscopic little ants, but they're not biting me, so. Top. Just hanging out. Been here for like 10 minutes now. Alright, well, I'll see if little ants show up. Tiny itty bitty little ants. And they're not biting ants, so that's nice. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, I'm sitting in the shade watching our stuff for the moment. This is a big, old water hickory here, covered with Spanish moss. It's a truck. Make sure I'm not gonna step on any insects. See water hickories, or there goes a dragonfly. Here is my foot for comparison. Don't know how fast these guys grow. You can see it's got kind of peely, it looks like pecan bark. I mean, I really have only pecans for reference for this type of bark on a hickory tree, but it's also kind of peeling. But yeah. Immature fruits on the ground, and right here. And what you see here, if this is your first time hearing about hickory nuts, this is a green husk on the outside that splits open, and the nut is on the inside, and that will just fall out of it. With this species, the husks were just kind of sticking up in the tree. This species has really skinny leaves. They look like pecan leaves, but tiny and skinny, even skinnier. And the river's right there. There's a bunch more of these all along here, including going that way across the road. So it's called a water hickory, so look for them near water. We haven't tried eating them yet. Hopefully we can this year. Depends on if we can get a ride here. Okay, bye-bye.